Greetings to everyone and welcome to our daily analysis with gold. Today, Friday, the 6th of June 2025. Today is the last trading day for the week, and I'm not expecting much from gold today. Now, as you can see, today is NFP, and so market is going to be in a bit of ranging or move very slow within the day until NFP finally happens. So if price is not moving, volatility becomes very low. Just have it at the back of your mind that it's because of the NFP. That is why we having that low volatility in the market. Now, with the current entry procedure that we were having since yesterday, I think we're still maintaining those entry positions. From yesterday, we were looking at price either breaking this price was above this support, and so we're looking at a test of the support for us to take our buy trades. And as you can see, price fell into the support and then gave a buy confirmation for us to take our buy trade. But when you look at it, we did not have a convincing break of the high. Even though the high is broken, but we didn't have a convincing break. And anytime you don't have a convincing break, the tendency of price movement is just going to be a ranging market. So yesterday, after the close of yesterday's candle, you can see that we are having price range within this particular zone. So right from Monday till yesterday, Thursday, you would see that we have been having price ranging within this particular zone. Price just ranging within this particular zone without giving us clear direction as in where to go. But because we are bullish for the week, we have been taking bullish opportunities, or we look out for areas that will be giving us bullish opportunities, and then we take. So from yesterday's closure of the candle, it means that we are having a price range, and today probably NFP will give us a clear direction for us to continue our trade, hopefully next week. And so with the equal lows that we are having, it means that this our structure will be giving us equal lows here. So everything that we are seeing at this level will be giving us equal lows. So we'll put this here as our equal low. And then everything that we see at the top would also be giving us our equal highs. Now, having these equal highs and equal lows, having changed the structure that we are having. Remember, we were naming our structures in form of um, bullish structure, where we were having higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So our structure still remains the same, just that we need either a push to the top side or a downside to determine whether we're going to have a change in direction or we're going to have a continuation. So with that, since we are bullish, I would be looking at this main zone. I will be looking at price breaking above that particular zone. And if price is able to break above that particular zone, then it means I would be taking a buy to our intended target of 34.35. But at the same time, I would not rush into it because yesterday we were looking at price. If price breaks below with a 4-hour candle, it gives a confirmation of a sell. So even though we were able to have our buy at this particular place, price should have been able to held the buy to this zone, which is the 34.35 zone. But you can see that it wasn't able to hold up, and then the selling pressure came in. Now, when you look at the break that happened at this particular support, the selling pressure was very, very low. Yes, so we're able to have some cells drop into the system. When you look at the break or the sell confirmation that came here on Wednesday that we used for our sell, you can equally tell that the selling pressure was very low in terms of the break, but still we were able to have some sell trades falling down. But yesterday's break, when you look at it, it gives us strong confirmation that sellers are in the what market. So with this huge confirmation that sellers are in the market, there's a tendency that we would have price sell below before we totally rally up to the upside. And so with any sell confirmation that I get from this particular zone, I'll be looking at shorting the market through I wouldn't concentrate here. I wouldn't concentrate here. As I said in my previous video, price might be using the equal low point as a form of liquidity before if it will rally up, it rallies up to the upside. So I would be looking at if price gives a sell confirmation, I will be looking at price rallying down, that is coming a little bit deep into our buy zone 33.20, 33.15 zone in order for me to take the buys to the upside with a buy confirmation. In the event that the selling pressure becomes so high that price would have to fall to our last support zone, which is 32.85 zone, then I would look for uh, buying opportunities to the upside. But for now, as we move according to price confirmation, I'm just looking out for that of a sell confirmation from this particular zone. And with that sell confirmation, I ride the market down to the downside, and then I take my buy from there. But if price happens to break above, I would take my buy trade. Now, if I'm taking my buy trade, if price breaks this particular zone, that is the 33.80, 33.65 zone. If price happens to break above it and I pick a buy trade, then I will be looking out for this zone to confirm my buy for me. This is the zone I'll be looking at to confirm my buy. That will tell me that when price breaks the 33.90 zone, I will be very much convinced that our potential 34, 35 zone would be achieved, and if possible, our final target of 3,500 would also or stand a chance of being what achieved. Now let's take note that if price falls deep, as we have our equal lows, we have our equal highs. As I said, structure has not changed. We still have our bullish move intact. So should price fall deep into this zone, as we have price here, should it fall deep into this 32.85 zone, we are still bullish. If we get a buy confirmation, we can still take it and rally to the upside. Now the question would be, why am I saying that? Now when we look at our chart movement, when we were talking about the structure formation, you can see that price began our impulsive move from this very spot. Now the whole of this move that we are seeing becomes our impulsive move that happened when the trend began changing. This impulsive move gave birth to this correction that we saw here. And this correction has also given birth to this impulsive move that we are seeing. So we have had a break of this last high point that was created by price before the correction. And then we have also had a little break of this high points that was created, even though price is somehow ranging. We've had a break confirming that buyers are still in the system. So should price even fall deep to this particular side, it has not broken the general high trends that we are having. Because with the general high trends, this particular side becomes our high point. This becomes the main high point from the trend that we are looking at. And then this also becomes the main higher low point that we are looking at. So when you look at it, Inside the impulsive move, we have price giving as impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction. And then within the retracement, we also have price giving as impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction, like that. Then within the impulsive move, we still have price giving as impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction. So we get this. So what we are seeing here becomes a corrective move, a normal correction that we are having, in order for us to have the bullish flow. So now the fallback that we are seeing becomes an impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction until we have the impulsive move. And so if the scenario I'm printing out becomes a reality, then the whole of this particular side is going to be our higher high point, and then this particular side is also going to be our higher low point. So this particular point would be our higher low point. And these higher low points that we are having is going to be the main high highs and then the main higher low point. Because if price is giving you your higher highs and higher low points, as I have drawn, it also gives you the smaller impulse corrections that will lead you to the bigger picture. So if this higher low should hold from this particular point, which is our 3285 zone, should it hold for our impulsive move, that's the main impulsive move to happen, then I will be expecting price to shoot up to 3,500 for us to have our buying move continue. So because of NFP, I'm looking at if should price sell, I'm looking at price selling to 3285 zone and then picking up orders from that point to rally price up. So within next week, we should see price around the 3,500 should everything go well. But if our 3285 gets broken, that is where I'm saying that if the weekly level does not hold forth, then we will be expecting more selling opportunities in the market. So as you can see, we are still within our range, just that price is giving us, after this impulsive move that we are having, is giving us a correction. So within the correction, we can have price fall back to this particular zone. Within our correction move, we can have price falling to our daily support level, which is the 33 20 33 15 zone, before rallying up to the upside. Or on the extreme, we can see price due to the news impact. We see price falling into 3285 zone before rallying up to the upside. So that's basically what I'm looking out for today on gold. So these are the entry positions, yes, entry positions that I'm looking out for gold. If the sales happen first, then it means that I will take my time to take entry within this zone, which is 33, 33, 35, 33, 30 zone. Once the sell happens, I'll take my time to take my trade from there because of liquidity sweep at this particular point. So in that case, I will be looking at price dropping all the way into our daily support zone, which is the 33.20, 33.15 zone. And this might be due to the impact of what news. And then I pick my buy trade from that particular zone. But should price go very deep, then it means that we will be using this our 3285 for an entry. But for now, my focus is on our 32, 3320, 3315 zone. Should the news happens before we get any buy trade, I'll be looking at those zones to pick a buy. But currently, as price is printing, if this candle closes bearish to give me a bearish confirmation, then it means that I will be selling the market down. If it also breaks above, or even if it closes bearish, I take a sell trade and then it closes above this point, then it has given a bullish confirmation for me to take a buy trade. And if we have bullish confirmation, the zone that I'll be looking out for to give me full confirmation of bullish move would be this particular zone, which is a 3390 zone. Once that zone is broken, it gives me much confidence for me to continue taking more buy trades. So these are just the thought process for today that we are having NFP. These are the thought process. Any of the zones that we have that has not been broken yet, we just look out for our entry criteria from those positions. Thank you very much. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that anytime I drop the daily analysis video, you will be the first to get notified and then also learn one or two from the discussion that I have been doing. Thank you and have a blessed weekend.